Good morning, Mr. Sebastian. So I just arrived to the house, and here's the initial video. So I really like what we've done in the front yard with these shrubs up here, like right there. So really, that just needs to be trimmed. Maybe just kind of line it up right here, and just get somebody out here to trim it down and make a nice square or rectangle type bush there, so it kind of like looks a little bit better. The parkway and the front rock, it looks like it needs to be refilled, because you can see a lot of the plastic, and you can see some grass is going through, but it's just really, it's missing a lot of the rock, which is common over the years. You can see how scarce it is. It looks like it's been missing some rock, and the plastic's coming through. This. So one of the things I noticed right offhand, and I remember when we tried to list the home and sell it a few years back, was the stucco on both sides. Well, this side now is starting to come out. It's starting to come off. So on the other side, we'll see right now, and it's a lot worse on the other side. Okay, so it kind of goes along the line, along the edge here, all the way to the rear of the house. Again, a lot of the black plastic is showing on the rocks. Here's a shot of the backyard. I remember that that storage shed used to have both doors, and I don't know, right now both doors are there. They probably just fell off. Maybe the management company can get somebody out here to fix those. The backyard again is bare. You got that cable wire hanging from the roof there. You have some erosion here of the rock wall. If we get a VA loan, a VA buyer, that's definitely going to come out on the report to be repaired, need to be repaired. Let's see. Okay, so here's the front entryway area. You can see all the discoloration, I guess, the touch-ups that have been done over the years. And then here is really going to be a big problem, big issue along this entire wall. Is completely beat up. Okay, so I think we tried to get somebody out here last time, or I think you did get somebody out here last time to touch it up, but now it's just gotten, quite a bit worse. You can see by the size of my hand just how big the repairs are needed, and it's really just coming off the stucco. It's pretty bad here. You can see just how large these spots are. This one right here, it's quite a bit. And you can see the discoloration of the repairs that we did prior they don't even match the original color of the home, and I think that's going to be a problem for any buyer to get over, because you can definitely tell that, hey, you know what, there was an issue here. They tried to repair it, they couldn't match, and it's just going to be evident that there was a repair made on here. So my recommendation is to get this completely restuccoed, and then a fresh paint job on the entire home to match. I know that may be a little bit difficult to swallow, but I think we're in the long run, and we're going to be able to avoid either, you know, the difficulty of selling a home like this, that it's just evident there was repairs done. Again, you have this rock wall that needs to be repointed. Definitely going to be an issue with any VA buyer, even an FHA buyer, which is probably going to be most likely the case for a small home like this. This is a starter home. You're going to have somebody that's like a first-time home buyer, or somebody in the military close to Fort Bliss. I don't think we need to do anything with the backyard. It would be nice to just really put some rock back here. Again, that's really the most least costliest item to do in terms of upgrading and just kind of making it look nicer. But you can also see that the repairs were done all along the wall here, and the paint just doesn't match too well at all. So again, I recommend just painting the entire home. After we've done the repairs, just repainting the entire home, same color. But if we just kind of only do the repairs and then paint the bottom, it's just not going to match, and that's just going to raise a red flag and an eyebrow to any buyer, to any appraiser, to any inspector, and they're going to have to note that there was, you know, repairs done, and it just looks like it needs work, which it does. I mean, the house does need work. The stucco was poor job. I think that's going to be the major repair item that we're going to need. And then you can see the condition of this rotted out wood frame. It's taken a lot of sun damage. Probably needs to be sanded down or repainted. Again, I'm very familiar with this type of repair is coming out on inspection reports and appraisal reports. You know, they do want to see that this is not water soaked and damaged, which it is. And instead of replacing it or having buyers walk away, we should really head this off now and get somebody to just come here, sand it down really well, and repaint it. That way it doesn't come up in any report. Okay. As we go in through the back door here, the laminate wood flooring, I can tell from the last time I was here, has really taken a beating. You can see where it started to separate, and you have these separations throughout the entire home. I don't know that we can do anything about that other than replacing the entire floor and redoing it again, but it's just very common with this type of flooring, and it's throughout the home. So as soon as you walk in, I mean, you're going to be able to see it everywhere. Okay, this bedroom over here definitely needs the carpets to be cleaned. I don't know if the property management company has done that yet. We still have the blue and pink bedroom. I would recommend just repainting it a neutral color again. It shouldn't be a deal breaker, but I mean, it just kind of will allow the house to be presented a little bit more uniform. Now these closet doors, I did notice they're off the hinge here. That's a simple fix. This one is bent a little bit. Okay, but definitely there's been a lot of wear and tear on this house since my last visit. You have a lot of nicks and dings right there. You have this separation here. You know, it wasn't really pieced together very well. Again, this carpet is really dirty. You probably can't see it as much as you can in person, but it does need a little help. This room again is all yellow, so maybe we could look at repainting all the rooms and the trim. Okay, that's new. I don't remember seeing that. I don't know if it's an ongoing issue or not, but that's certainly going to raise some red flags with any buyer. They're going to start questioning the integrity of the roof and probably want a new roof and things like that. We want to head those off before we put the house on the market so that it doesn't leave any clue or any indication of a water leak to any potential buyers, because then you don't want to deal with that later on. If we get a potential offer, then they're going to start questioning a lot of the roof and interior ceilings. Again, here I can't tell if it's dirty or what, but it looks like there's some brown spotting all along this edge. And then you have the accumulation of dirt up here from the ceiling fan. I wish you could see this in person. It looks a lot dirtier than it appears to be on this camera, but it certainly does need some cleaning. The bathroom looks to be okay. No real issues here, but you do have a lot of, again, the door frames are missing paint and nicked and whatnot. Bathroom looks to be okay. I'll just go ahead and shut this window so it doesn't. Sorry, the closet area looks to be okay, no issues there. A little bit of a loose handle there, that should be an easy fix. Okay. Okay, and then moving along to bedroom number 3. Door frame here. Let's see. This carpet should be cleaned as well. You have a couple of what we call nail pops, which is sometimes an indication of the nails just coming out. Go to the bathroom here. The bathroom seems to be okay. Yeah, the bathroom seems to be okay here. Got the utility room. Doesn't look like there's any issues in here. The kitchen area seems to be really clean and intact. The refrigerator was cleaned, I could tell. So there's no issues there. I wonder if there was a different refrigerator here the last time I was here. I want to say there was a stainless steel one. I don't remember too clearly, but I thought there was. And then the furnace is clear. I don't know why it's all in pieces, but it's an easy fix. Well, somebody definitely wasn't changing out the air filters here. Got a lot of sand and dirt in here. That's an easy clean. The garage area, I don't remember this here. It looks like paint. And there's some glue and some stuck-on glue, hardened pieces of cardboard. Okay. That window screen, I'm assuming it's off of one of the windows. I don't know which one exactly. And then you have the water heater closet, which again, just a lot of dirt and dust, which needs to be cleaned out. It's an easy fix. Everything looks to be intact, so that's good. The paint looks really good in this room. Really, this house should be this entire color. All the bedrooms, it would look really nice and uniform. Again, I don't think that'd be a deal breaker, but since we are going to need some repair outside and paint, maybe we could just get an estimate for those 3 bedrooms. You have some separation there. That probably needs just a good paint touch up. This door frame is rotted out as well, so it does need some help. It looks like it's beaten up pretty bad, so that should be sanded down. Definitely we'll always want to have the entryway looking as best as possible, because that's really, you know, you want to set the good tone for going through the home, and really to have a good entryway is critical, as well as the front yard, you know, front yard landscaping and things like that. So we definitely want to have a good presentation and you know, coming up to the house and whatnot. You have some stucco damage there to the pillar. Not anything critical, but I think again, it's just more ammunition for a buyer to come at us, to lower the price or to do repairs and just get called out for repairs. But overall, really my only concern is the outside stucco and the door frames, and then maybe if we could get some rock out here would be great. There's a lot of rock quarries out here in this area now, and they could come and deliver some rock and just have it spread out. But overall, that's the house, and seems to be in okay condition. Just needs some TLC before we hit the market. Okay, thank you so much.